Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh Lord, Steve-O was sent home last week. Alright, so a little scary this week. The stars are designing their own costumes.
I thought it went pretty well.
For the most part, it went pretty well, I have to agree.
So up first this week, Melissa and Tony with an Argentine tango.
I love the Argentine tango. It is so sexy.
So in order to turn Melissa into a man-eater, I think this would have made her more into an old cougar.
Yeah.
They sent her to
an
the
old
set
cougar
of Desperate Housewives, Wisteria Lane.
Terry Hatcher was there. She's looking a little long in the tooth. I'm sorry, Terry. So, yeah, Melissa's costume, I thought, was super classy and super sexy at the same time. It was very nice.
The dance was perfect.
It was. The choreography was challenging.
The lifts were great.
The lifts were amazing. It was like she weighed 1 ounce.
Yeah.
And they were in the groove. I mean, it couldn't get any better than this. So I thought, Len.
They were freaking robbed. They got a 29.
They were seriously robbed. This was probably my favorite dance of the entire year. Yeah. Alright, so on to Lawrence and Edyta,
who did a waltz.
And they went golfing because that's what Lawrence does.
It was for his charity.
I know, but he spends a lot of time playing golf.
I know. But this one was for charity.
Right. Edyta wasn't very good.
So the costume that he designed for Edyta,
it was kind of unnecessary to have that coat.
But the dress underneath was beautiful.
Pretty.
I want it.
Yeah.
It was so pretty.
It looked really nice. It was definitely not M.O.B., kids. Definitely not. So, what is wrong with him? He just keeps walking around every week, and he still does it.
It really seems like he just doesn't want to be there. And he better watch out, because Celia from Top Model is going to tell Tyra.
Come on. Every week, they're lying to him like, oh, that was so good. Especially that Carrie Ann.
It wasn't good, because he's not trying.
No, he's not trying, and he doesn't want to be there. So give him his wish and send him home. Don't give him 3 7s, 21. Oh.
But Edyta looked great.
Yeah, Edyta did look good. Lil Kim and Derek up next.
With a rumba.
Derek's trying to please everyone.
Yeah.
With the choreography.
He's known for his awesome choreography.
And yeah, and it still was awesome.
But you know what? They really tried to tone down Lil Kim's sexiness this week because she's a little over the top.
Well, first let's get to the costume. I did not care.
I wasn't feeling it.
For the pink diaper-kini with the pink garbage bag over the top of it to like hide some of her figure flaws.
But that, even aside, it did not show off her dancing because it covered the hip action.
Exactly. Was there hip action? I don't know.
I think so, but I couldn't see it.
And I didn't really like their dance all that much because I didn't see a whole lot of dancing. I saw a whole lot of posing. Posers.
But they got a 26.
How did they get a 26?
Apparently the judges like the posing.
I guess so, because they're a bunch of posers themselves. Chuck and Julianne up next with their samba.
Chuck is trying to work the fans.
And he's doing a good job, too, because I think he's getting his fair share of votes.
Yeah.
This was one of his best dances, I thought. And by the way, I really liked the little pajama costumes. I thought they were adorable.
Yeah.
And they went perfectly with the dance. So, the only criticism I have for him is that the energy level at the end of the dance was a little bit low.
Yeah. But in the beginning,
he was
awesome. You could tell he was, like, getting into it. Like, he was fully committing.
Oh, it was asses and elbows. I'm telling you, at the beginning, but then at the end, it was not.
So they got a 27.
Good for them.
What?
He wanted 9s. He got them.
Mm-hmm.
Ty and Chelsie with their waltz up next. Jewel visits the rehearsal because she wants to see what the hell's going on with her husband and little young Chelsie Hightower.
Relax, Jewel.
She's not worried.
I know.
Alright, so he made a pretty JCPenney dress for her.
I thought it was really pretty.
It was like right out of the JCPenney spring catalog.
So nicely throughout the whole dance.
I thought this was one of his best dances with her.
It definitely was.
Very romantic. He had
Great hold.
The rise and fall. It was all there.
Mm-hmm.
Why on earth did they only give him a 24? I thought he was more deserving of a 24. And by the way, he even got smacked in the face earlier in the week by her microphone pack.
They didn't tell you that.
No, the evil microphone pack claims another victim.
Yep.
All right, so Shawn and Mark close the show with... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Shawn and Mark with that cha-cha-cha. Mm-hmm. She gets lots of awards.
She had to travel, like, to a few places this week.
That makes her tired.
Yeah,
She's
and
overtired.
She couldn't rehearse the group dance with the group.
Right.
And she had limited amount of time to learn her 2 dances.
The costume wasn't bad. It didn't really go with his Pee Wee Herman Michael Jackson costume.
Short pants.
Yeah. He's too skinny to be Michael Jackson.
Why? Michael Jackson's skinny too.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson's got curves. And Mark Ballas does not.
I really liked this dance. I thought it was funky. She was working it. Mm-hmm. She was feeling it.
I'm sorry.
And I was feeling it too.
The dance was okay, but I just could not get past the 40-year-old, hard 40-year-old eye makeup that they put her in. It was just not flattering to her, but from what I could look away and see the dance, it was pretty good.
So they got a 28.
All right, now closing the show, Gilles and Cheryl.
Viennese waltz.
He totally made her a prom dress, by the way.
It was like a more modern Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. So did you say Viennese waltz for them?
I think we did, yes.
Okay, well they learned their dance by having a little synchronized swim lesson.
Because he was all with the arms at first, and it was like, no, like that.
Gently, gentle.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what was going on underwater.
What happens underwater should stay underwater.
Who bought the underwater camera? That was not cool. It was TMI.
It was like Rocky Horror at the end.
You know, I really did not like their dance. I thought it was way too angry for a Viennese waltz.
There was something off.
It was almost like a Paso Doble waltz.
It was kind of weird, yeah.
Yeah, they got a 27. I think it was far more than they deserved. It's my favorite time of the show. 60s group dance.
Yeah, it was like the mod 60s.
Yes, I love the mod 60s. I don't like the dirty hippie 60s.
What dance moves are there even from the 60s? Just dirty hippie.
Alright, so yeah, Christian Perry was the choreographer.
Love him.
And he put together some crazy moves for the cats.
But guess what? This time, the celebs were on their own.
Yeah.
They weren't dancing with their partners except for the solo part.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good idea because, you know what?
It really showcases them and separates them.
No more creative choreography on the group dance.
Also, sometimes the pros get outshined. I mean, the celebrities get outshined by their pro.
Right. So, they had to come up with some signature moves, too. Mm-hmm. So, just a little recap. The weirdest move was the Thai Chelsie signature move.
The Bronco.
The bucking Bronco. He rode her. I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah. The worst move?
Ty and Edyta.
Actually, it's Lawrence and Edyta.
Lawrence and Edyta. It was really cheap. You know, it was just like...
It was all slow motion.
Not cool. I'm sorry, that's pretty cheap. Well, tomorrow, someone's going home.
Yep.
And it's time to help pick the pros. I'm very excited about this because there's some siblings who want to get on the show. Check out abc.com. Find out how we're going to do it. I think they're going to be dancing for us tomorrow and we're going to vote.
But what disappoints me is, does this mean we're not having
the babies? The baby dancers?
Championship? Because I look forward to that every year.
I think that we're not having the baby dancers. I'm sorry.
I'm crushed.
But Natasha Bedingfield and Celtic Woman will be there tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So till then, much love.